We've heard a lot of good information about the negotiation process that Listuguj Mi'kmaq government had concerning these 5 claims. And right now, I think we're just trying to get you a feel of information, of what it was like for the negotiation process, and try to explain to you, what's the actual agreement that the council has agreed to in principle so far with Canada. And of course, as we've noted, we are going to be going, or the LMG is going to go through a comprehensive community planning. I guess it's to ensure that the monies that are provided for in the settlement are used in the best interest of the community as a whole. So I think listening to these presenters here today, it gives you a good feel of what these claims were all about. We are talking, of course, about a number of claims, not just Bastide, but also Man Fraser, which is behind us over here, and the other 3 smaller claims. It's a comprehensive kind of package, all 5 of these claims put together. We did, I guess, work hard to ensure that we pushed Canada as hard as we could. And when we think about it, all this time the intent was, a just and fair settlement for Listuguj. And we feel as a negotiating team that we did achieve that. Early on, we went out to find experts to help us all the way through the process. It's important to say, though, we did have experts that helped us throughout the process, but it was really a Listuguj-led negotiations. So there was people always there from Listuguj, always pushing on behalf of the community, trying to provide information when we could. Of course, a lot of information when you're sitting at a negotiating table. We didn't want Canada to have our negotiation, strategy in mind. But the end is, as Chief Dean and others have said, it was to get to this point here, to bring this information to you, and to have at the end the community decide if they feel this is a just and fair settlement. We will be going through a ratification process. Some people call it a referendum, but we really want to say it's a ratification process. The community is to ratify the decision that the Chief and Council took to agree with Canada to say, this is just and fair. And when we look at it over the long term, we're thinking about many generations. So it wasn't just about this generation here and now. It was about the generations of people that were not able to have access to that land. And we're going back, quite some time, 1787 in some cases, all the way to now. So when we think about it, it's many generations. And when we think about the settlement itself, again, this has the opportunity to change Listuguj forever. So if we go through a comprehensive planning process with the community, I think effectively, listening to the community, getting the community to put their thoughts forward about how Listuguj should be shaped over over the next generation, 2 generations, number of generations. So it's really it was really interesting, and it was really with great pleasure that we sat and represented the community of Listuguj at this negotiating table. And on behalf of all the negotiating team, I would like to say that we're confident that this is a good settlement for the community. Also, I'd like to thank the Chief and Council for giving us that, having confidence in us to move forward, and thank all the different experts who helped us all the way through, because they were really, without them we couldn't have came all the way this far. So, in a nutshell, those are 5 claims. They're specific in nature, but this is an out-of-court settlement, and we will be going to the community to, seek their, how would I say it, their particular vote. Do they vote yes or do they vote no? And of course, again, comprehensive community planning process, which will be kicked off, I guess, as we are here today. So thank you. I hope that's enough information. Of course, the LMG will be continuing to provide information to you through Facebook and website and other means. So thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a good sense of what these claims were all about. Walaaliaq.